So my name is Edwin Rotich. I come from Wasingishu County. Specifically, my town is Eldoret. Yeah.
Which schools did you attend?
I started my primary at an academy known as Kapseret Island Academy from class 1 till class 8, and then I went to a secondary school called Ostrom Secondary School in West Pokot. And then after completing, I passed and I was admitted to Jomo Kenyatta University, where I did my bachelor's in procurement and contract management. Today is a happy day, and the purpose is my travel. I'm going to the United States, specifically the University of Kentucky in Lexington, where I intend to pursue my master's in supply chain management, which is a one-year accelerated program in the US here. Also, it's my third flight, second international flight. 3 weeks ago, I was in Malaysia for an international exchange program sponsored by my company to attend a conference dealing with logistics and supply chain. So my flight leaves at 6 p.m. I'm going to head first to Addis Ababa, 2 hours. And then from Addis Ababa, I'm going to head to Dublin, Ireland. That will take 8 hours. And then after Dublin, I'll head to Chicago, which is another 8 hours. And then 1 hour to Lexington. So in total, it's like 18 hours on flight, but I have like around 4 to 6 layovers. Yeah. Being part of the Kenya Airlift, there are some students that have already went. Specifically, there's one student, Ephraim, and we have been able to connect, and actually he's gonna be arranging my airport pickup. Yeah. I heard about the Kenya Airlift program way back in 2019 when the first student went. I remember it was LOC. And so LOC was in JQuad. By the time I was joining JQuad, she was graduating. And I learned it through the Chamwada Daring Abroad report. And I developed some interest, did some background research. And because I got a job at the same time, I decided to work for some few years, then pursue my dream.
You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Upstech America. Upstech America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.upstechamerica.com. Upstech America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential.
I would say it's 90% of my process, because I joined the program in late April, and then in May I started applying to schools. They guided me. Actually, I got some waivers, for example, the GMAT exam, and after that I applied, got admission, started applying for the student loan, and after that I started applying for the embassy. I was guided through the visa coaching, which is like the most challenging part, and I did my interview on 28th July and got approved. Yeah. I'll say I was not tense because I had already been prepared through the mocks conducted by Wilfred and the team, and I'll say it's all about preparation. Like the questions come from all manner, so I was ready, and I was actually asked 3 questions and just got my visa approved. I'll say, yeah, for sure join the Kenya Airlift program. When you start dreaming of going to the US, you don't know where to start. But when you join the program, they hold your hand from the word go until to the end. So it makes your journey to the US a little bit smoother for most of the process. Yeah. Definitely they are overjoyed, but at the same time, sad because I'm leaving to a new land. But I'll say in terms of, the opportunity that these studies going abroad will present to both to myself and my family and also the community, it's worth it. So they're happy for me. To my parents, I will say, thank you so much for supporting me. This process, of course, there's the financial aspects, which they have been very supportive. And I remember when I started, searching for the schools, and when I told them about the US, they started saving up early enough, and that has made my journey smooth in terms of like relocation, booking the flights, and the application fees. Yeah, definitely it will impact in a better way. So for the last 3 years, I've been working for a company which deals with supply chain sustainability. Actually, it's a company based in North America, in Canada specifically. And what it does is basically it looks at some of these big manufacturers, looks at their supply chains and try to mitigate some of the risks. Like for example, the COVID-19 pandemic. Most of our clients were really hit hard. But going to pursue this program, I'm going to learn aspects such as like supply chain demand forecasting, and I'm able to advise our clients on how they can leverage data analytics to be able to prepare and mitigate this risk in advance. Yeah, I would like to thank everyone, specifically from the Kenya Airlift, Bob Mwiti, Wilfred, for holding my hand. I remember I messaged Bob in 2019, and he was like, join the program, but I still felt like I was not ready. So I sat on the fence for some time, but he kept in touch and said, hey, I think it's time now you make a move. So I'll specifically thank everyone from the onboarding team, the school applications, the visa team, and even the team that is there in the US. I know this journey is not just about taking us there, but also holding our hands once we get there. So apart from the Kenya Airlift, I'd like to thank my family, my friends, and everyone who has been supportive in this journey. Yeah.
Edwin, we wish you all the best and safe flights.
Thank you so much.
You have been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Upstake America. Come back again next time to learn concepts, tools, strategies, and resources on the path of becoming a successful immigrant in USA through real-life experiences. Be sure to subscribe to Bob Mwiti channel on YouTube and also follow him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.